There's a new action film coming out on Friday. It's called Ballerina. It is a spin-off of the John Wick films. It sort of exists within this universe. It stars Ana de Armas. And you might look at her and think, well, can she hold her own in a great action series like this? But if you saw the last Bond movie, you know that she can. She was the highlight of the movie No Time to Die. She had a fight sequence alongside Daniel Craig's James Bond and absolutely crushed it. She's a really great actress. She got an Oscar nomination for playing Marilyn Monroe, broke onto the scene. And the Blade Runner movie. Like, she's a very strong actress. But you know, when you watch these John Wick movies, one of the things I think you'll appreciate about them is that there is a mythology that is built. It's not just a hitman. He is a part of an organization, and this organization, they have rules. And you know, there's this hotel that they go to called the Continental, and you can check in if you're a part of the hitman group, but they have rules when you get there. You can't kill other people on the, you know, there's an etiquette. There's an etiquette. That's a great way of putting it. So I had the chance to chat with Ana de Armas. And I just brought up the concept of rules and of etiquette. And I wanted to know, at this point in her career, she's really exploding by now. And I wanted to know, what are some rules that she finds important?
So much about the John Wick world is it's rules. And I've always kind of loved that they have to abide by a certain rule. I'd love to know, as an actor, do you have a certain rule in your life, in your career, that you've gotten to this point because you still follow that rule?
I think the rule I follow just in life, and certainly my career is a big part of my life. It's what I do, is just to not be afraid of the challenge or the whatever's new. Like, just go with it and push through, and something really amazing will come. You know, it's going to be rewarding. So I just go and do the most difficult thing.
So much about the John.
I mean, whenever you see, a lot of the projects that she does, the most difficult thing is putting it lightly. And she does a lot of the stunts in this. You know, it's a lot of fight sequences where if you're going to shoot it well and you're going to be able to show us the action, you can't do the tap out. You got to learn how to do these sort of things. And it's, I watch a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and it's a really strong movie.
I can't believe there's so much talent wrapped up into a single individual. And I've heard a quote that her response to you reminded me of, is like, if there's that lingering hard question that you just avoid asking yourself, that's probably exactly what you need to do. That reminds me of that. I think that's a very astute answer, and it doesn't sound like she has backed down from any kind of challenges on set.
You kind of look at everything that she's had thrown at her. I mentioned, while we were showing that she's in a really great movie called Knives Out. So she's kind of been sort of thrown into stuff. But this is really, I would say, probably the first. Well, no, I guess she did the Marilyn Monroe movie, the first big action movie that kind of rests on her. So she's a really strong actress. Some of the action sequences in this are really cool. There's a great sequence where there's a fight scene between a guy who has a flamethrower, and then she has one of those water hoses that firemen use, and the two just go at each other. It's stuff like that where just you and me would just be watching, just going, nice.
Well, yeah, the last time a flamethrower took center stage, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that was one of the hardest I have laughed at a movie, and it felt like it built.
Yeah. And the actress,
Tarantino fans out there will appreciate
it's one of those, if you know who the actress was that he used the flamethrower on?
Who was it?
It was the woman who just recently won Best Actress for Honora.
Mikey
Madison. That's who he used. She was a part of the Manson group, and that's who he uses.
The Manson group had her and Austin Butler
and Ethan Hawke's daughter,
heartthrobs.
Maya Hawke. Yeah, like that whole, and also the young actress from The Substance.
Oh, I haven't seen The Substance.
Yeah, I mean, like, basically the entire.
Oh, no, I have seen The Substance. Yeah. She's the one who hitchhikes
with
Brad Pitt. That's right.
Yeah.
The Substance.
They're never going to let us do this show again together.
Oh my
Anthony.
gosh. This next topic.